Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Insightly Q2 2020 product release webinar, Coronavirus Lockdown Edition. We've got a lot of content and quite a few new features to show you in this webinar, and we're running this one completely remotely this time around, so let's dive right in. The Insightly team has been working completely remotely for about the last 10 weeks. But we've not taken our foot off the pedal when it comes to adding new features to the Insightly platform and products. We're going to cover in depth 8 new features that we're announcing across the platform today and cover 25 smaller features. You might recall that last time we gave a webinar dedicated to product feature announcements was in the third quarter of last year. And in that webinar, we launched our brand new marketing automation product. We added new map visualizations to dashboards. We shipped a completely new product and services catalog with automatic quote generation. We added calculated fields to the platform, and we shipped a new document generation capability with data merge. So that back then was a pretty big release too. In this webinar, we've grouped our new features and announcements into 4 main areas of focus where we've concentrated our investment in our platform over the last 6 months of development and research. The new Insightly platform and some features supporting larger enterprises, enhanced platform-wide capabilities, user interface productivity improvements, and new marketing automation features. So let's start with the new features we've added at the platform level to support larger enterprises. The first feature we're announcing today is completely automatic and comprehensive audit logging for all platform data changes. This was a really big feature and took quite a few architectural improvements to our platform under the covers to enable it. And it was also a much requested feature, so we wanted to do it right. Insightly will save an audit log record for every single data change across the entire platform for a period of 18 months after the date that it was logged. We record every change to the data. We record data inserts, we record changes to the data, and we record deletions of any data and records. And we also include which user or system process made the change, the date and the time of that change, right down to the second, and the complete state of the record before the change and after the change, including all the individual changes that were made. We have a retention period, as I said, of 18 months, but this can be customized for each partner or customer if you have unique requirements beyond that retention timeframe. We present this audit log data in the user interface in a new table or grid that you can add to the related tab of any record type in Insightly. We also have a brand new audit log report that you can run to filter audit log data by user, by record type, by audit record date, or record change types. And you can schedule that report to run and even get it sent to your email inbox periodically. So one of your members of your data compliance team can overlook that data and ensure that everything is working correctly. And it also enables you to do exporting of your audit log data. The information that you store in Insightly is some of the most important organization that a data can have, including sales data, marketing data, and customer data. This new audit logging capability complements our comprehensive role-based security capabilities, and it allows larger organizations to have complete control over who can access the data stored in Insightly, who can make changes to that data, and now with audit logging, forms a comprehensive security auditing system and compliance program around all of your data. Audit logging in Insightly is available for free on our enterprise plan starting next month. The next major platform feature supporting larger enterprises is enhanced field level security. So system administrators can now restrict which users and which profiles can see and edit data with granularity right down to the individual field level in Insightly. Administrators can set each field's visibility and read-only settings and editability at the field level on a per profile basis. Fields hidden at the profile level are completely hidden across the entirety of the Insightly system and platform, including in details and edit pages, in related lists, in list views, reports, data exports. So they can work in conjunction with page layouts to ensure that only the right users in the right profiles can see and edit individual fields inside Insightly. Field level security is available starting next month for free on our enterprise plan. Renaming standard objects. This has been a much requested feature that we implemented recently, and Insightly now allows you to rename standard objects like tasks, contacts, opportunities, organizations, projects, you name it. If you have different terminology within your organization or within your industry for some of the standard objects that Insightly ships out of the box, an administrator can now go into the system settings and rename those standard objects to better suit your business, your staff, or your processes. Just add a new singular and plural name for those objects, and the Insightly user interface will change across the board to reflect your new names, including all screens both across our web app and in upcoming versions of our 2 mobile apps for Android and for Apple's iOS operating system. This feature is available starting next month on all of our plans at no additional cost. Users have had a lot of fun creating many custom dashboards and list views in Insightly since we launched those 2 features. And we're now adding support for sharing your dashboards and list views with your coworkers in some new ways. Previously in Insightly, you could choose to keep a custom dashboard or a list view private if you made it just for yourself, or you could choose to share it with all your coworkers with the click of a button. We heard from some of our larger enterprises customers that they would like more granular sharing of dashboards and list views down to just the individual department or the team level. So we're introducing new sharing options for dashboards and list views so that you can choose to share them with different roles already defined in your organization. A lot of our customers have a role hierarchy already set up for permission purposes. So extending sharing of dashboards and list views out to different roles makes a lot of sense. A new dashboard that has been created to track maybe European incoming marketing leads, their sales engagement, and the resulting closed opportunities can be shared with the sales team members assigned to the European office by selecting just that role and the sub-roles below it in the role hierarchy, for example. Or maybe the marketing team might want to share a new dashboard created for an upcoming marketing campaign with just marketing employees in the organization. So the dashboard author can choose to share it with just the marketing VP role and its subordinate roles, which encompass all of the marketing employees. This new sharing settings feature for dashboards and for list views is available for free and rolls out to customers next month. The next big feature I want to cover is enhanced permissions for CRM email templates. This feature has been requested in a similar vein by larger enterprises who want to have more granular permissions over CRM email templates. We've enhanced the permission model around CRM email templates so they now have a similar set of permissions to other objects like leads or contacts or opportunities. You now have very fine-grained permission controls over who can see different email templates, who can edit those email templates, and who can use different email templates within your organization. This opens up, for example, the capability to create customized email templates that are region-specific for use in different branch offices of your organization around the world, or maybe different departments, or email templates for different teams within a division. Those email templates can now be made visible to just the subset of users that require them. And it helps organizations that have a lot of email templates to be a lot more manageable, with the opportunity to reduce the number of email templates that each group has to sort through to send out maybe an automated email or a pre-built email from Gmail, Outlook, or another email client. So this helps improve productivity, and it ensures that less mistakes are made when choosing an outdated or maybe an incorrect email template, or one that's not applicable to your team or your department. The enhanced permissions for email templates is available for free for all customers on professional and enterprise plans from today onwards. The next big feature that we're announcing for larger enterprises is a partnership that we now have in place with HackerOne. The trustworthiness, security, and integrity of our software, and in turn, the data that you, our customers, store within Insightly is paramount to what we do. And we have a number of ways of verifying and ensuring that our platform is secure. We have a comprehensive set of internal security checks and gates in place that are required to all pass before we ship even a single line of code. And we have over 2,000 tests that we run daily on every new release to ensure that it's secure before we deem it ready to be deployed to customers. We submit ourselves to annual comprehensive security audits and penetration testing by independent third parties to verify that our systems are secure. And we have a fully audited and comprehensive security framework in place as part of our annual SOC 2 compliance and accreditation. And we have very comprehensive 24/7 security monitoring in place for all of our systems. Today, we're announcing a new partnership and a new layer on top of the armor of that security framework through our partnership with HackerOne. We're launching a new fully managed bug bounty program, and we're inviting white hat hackers from across the globe to test and flex the security of our platform from all angles against all known security vulnerabilities and exploits. And we're offering monetary rewards for any deficiencies that they find. We have a very, very high level of confidence in our systems, and this level of additional scrutiny from the collection of some of the very best security researchers and hackers from around the world, engaged 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, helps ensure that the continued integrity of our platform, and it helps us keep our customer data more safe and more secure. Okay, let's move on to some of the big new features that we're shipping for larger enterprises, that we're shipping for the Ensightly platform as a whole. First up is mail merge on custom objects. In our latest release, we added, in our last release, excuse me, we added the ability to merge your records with Microsoft Word templates and produce mail merge documents for any standard object in Insightly, including quote generation, mailing lists from contacts, and proposal generation from opportunities. Our customers have uploaded over 7,000 document templates since just that last release and generated over 40,000 new documents from those templates. So the adoption of this feature has been pretty phenomenal. Today, we're bringing the power of one-click mail merge documents to custom objects as well. So you can now automatically generate documents from records stored in custom objects in just 2 clicks. For those not yet using custom objects, they're a wonderful way to integrate proprietary information that you have within your organization right into Insightly and link it to records like tasks, contacts, organizations, opportunities, or just about anything else for that matter. And now you can generate very sophisticated documents from that data easily with this new capability. It's a big productivity win. The next feature we're adding to Insightly is opportunity stage duration tracking. The length of time that an opportunity sits in each stage of a pipeline is a really good indication of the velocity of the deal and your propensity to eventually win that business. If your opportunities are languishing in a particular stage of your pipeline for too long, that might be an opportunity for extra sales training or a rethink of some of your processes that you go through in moving an opportunity along, or maybe a call to move oversight by sales managers and get the deal moving. Insightly now has a great new report that clearly shows you exactly how long each opportunity spent in each stage of a pipeline across all of your opportunities, so that your team can better manage opportunities within your team. And we cross-reference that data with opportunity outcomes so you can map the correlation between stage duration length and opportunity win rates. We're also including a new grid that you can add to the related tab of each opportunity that details the complete history of how many days that opportunity sat in each specific stage in the pipeline, who changed it, and when. It's great data to help you accelerate your sales and close more business using Insightly. It's available for free on all plans from today. The next one is creating custom buttons on record details pages. One of the most powerful customization features of Insightly that customers have really started to dig their teeth into over the last few quarters is Lambda functions. These are little pieces of code that you own and that you write that can be executed right inside of Insightly when data is changed to do whatever you want to do, like maybe update an ERP system, send out a new tweet, send a mailer to a customer, or even light up a sign in your office for a few seconds when you win a new opportunity. The things that we've seen customers do with Lambda functions are pretty fascinating. Today, we're adding new capabilities to be able to invoke Lambda functions with custom buttons. These custom buttons look and act just like standard buttons in the Insightly user interface on details pages, and they can be created and configured and placed on any page layout from within the system settings. You can configure custom buttons to have any one of over 3,000 different icons to give it a visual representation, or you can give it a text label and configure it to either run a Lambda function and execute some custom code that you've written, or it can communicate with an external system by sending out a webhook when the button is clicked, or it can open up any URL on the web in a new window. So you can even use field values from the current record in that URL when the button is clicked. So an example of that might be you click on a LinkedIn button and that you made to search LinkedIn for that particular organization in a new browser tab. Another example would be to click a custom button on a contact to send a message to Zapier to copy that particular contact into a Google Sheet. Pretty much the potential uses are endless, and adding custom buttons to your Insightly to perform actions that are specific to your organization can be very convenient and productive. Custom buttons are available for free today on the Insightly Professional and Enterprise plans. Almost all of our customers use custom reports inside Insightly to be able to craft reports to their exact liking. And we've heard from some customers that once they have that report and its data perfect, they would like to be able to bulk edit the data in a few fields in those reports really easy. Well, today we're making that not only possible, but really, really easy to do inside of Insightly reporting. From a new option under the Actions menu on most reports in Insightly, you can choose Bulk Edit All Records, and in just a couple of clicks, you can change any value in all the records in your report. It's a really convenient new way to bulk edit your data in real time and save you a lot of productivity time. That's available for free on all plans starting today. Adding product fields to quote templates. So one-click quote generation and a complete product and services catalog is something that we added to Insightly in the last major release of last year. And we've seen very healthy uptake of this feature from customers. In the short time since we released the feature, over 13,000 quotes have been generated and sent out via email to customers using Insightly. You can include your logo and customize quotes in just about any way you wish using the vast customization capabilities of Microsoft Word templates that we leverage. And today, we're adding a few new features to quotes. You can now add custom product images to quotes. So if your quotes needed one or more beautiful product images that you have in your product database inserted automatically into a quote for each quote line item, we make that really easy in Insightly. We also support adding custom fields from products to quotes as well. So if you have some additional information about a product from your product catalog that you would like to have sent to a customer in each new quote you generate, you can now easily do that with Insightly quotes too. These enhancements to automatic quote generation capabilities are available right now for free on all plans that support quoting inside of Insightly. So that covers 5 great new capabilities that we're bringing to Insightly CRM and the platform today. We've still got a lot of new features to cover today. So let me tell you about 5 brand new user interface enhancements and improvements that we've got coming out. We spent quite a bit of time in engineering resources, and we've spent quite a bit of time in engineering resources at Insightly this cycle on improving some of the smaller things within the Insightly user experience that really add up to a more sophisticated and polished total impression of the platform from the user's point of view. One of those user interface enhancements that we're adding today that's been requested by some of our European and some of our Asian users is around regional number formatting and date formatting. So whether you're used to seeing maybe the month first and then the day and a date, or the day first and then a 3-letter abbreviation of the month, or even the year first, then 12 or 24-hour time, Insightly now supports over 40 different ways to display dates and times, and we curate that down to a format list for you to pick from specific to your particular culture and your geographic location. All dates and times shown inside Insightly will now conform to your preference of how you would like to see dates and times represented. So no matter where you live in the world, dates and times will look exactly how you want them to look. We also do this for number representations too. So if you're used to having numbers represented with a period or a space for the thousand separator, or a comma for the decimal representation, we support those formats too. These features are both free for all customers and available right now. You can change your preference on how you would like to see dates and times and numbers represented under user settings. Another small date-related feature we worked on is embedded within the reporting engine of Insightly. With every date column inside of a report, you can now format the date the way you want to maybe show just the month and the year and remove the time component, or maybe just show the year or show just the time without the date at all. We developed this feature mainly around the ability to group reporting data by a date column and to make that a lot more useful. In reports, you can now very conveniently group all records with a particular field by dragging that field's header label into the top of the report. And now you can format a date column to show just, for example, the month and the year, and then group all records together by the month and the year. This is very useful if you want to see, for example, all contacts created in a quarter, or all deals closed grouped by month, or all projects that were updated grouped by last week. It's available today for free on all plans. Our customers love linking different records together in Insightly using lookup fields. You can add custom lookup fields to any record in Insightly to tie them together. And we include quite a few standard lookup fields in Insightly out of the box, like the organization lookup on each contact or the user lookup anywhere in the system. In a prior release, we enhanced these lookups by allowing you to create a new record, a new related record, right from the lookup. So you can, for instance, create a new contact and its related organization together in one edit. And today we're enhancing lookup items again by showing additional information on each record within the lookup. So you can correctly choose the right record that you really want to link to. For a contact lookup, for instance, we now show not just the name of the contact, but also the email address of the contact. And we add the email address to user lookups as well. This is great for distinguishing between multiple contacts or users that have the same first and last names, but different email addresses. This feature is available today for free on all plans. New Opportunity Insight cards. You might recall that we added our first Insight card when we debuted Insightly user interface about 3 years ago, which shows you the local weather on the right-hand side of the screen for organizations and opportunity records that have an address associated with them. It's a great conversation starter to break the ice when you're on a call with a customer. We're including some new Insight cards today that display open opportunities on the right-hand side of an individual contact, an organization, or a lead record. If you're viewing an organization that has current and open opportunities that your team is currently working, we'll show you little insight cards with the details of each of those opportunities, including the opportunity dollar value, the current stage, the close date, and the employee responsible for managing the opportunity. It's a great way to surface current business opportunities so that you have a little bit more context in the event surrounding a lead, a contact, or an organization record that you're currently looking at. These features in sum add up to a more polished user interface in this release, with data shown in a way that makes you more productive and more at home with the way Insightly has its data represented on the screen. Let's move on now to where we've been spending a lot of time and effort since our debut last September of our marketing automation product. Our product and engineering teams have been listening to early adopters of Insightly marketing and responding and building new features and enhancements based on user feedback and getting them into the hands of our customers at breakneck speed. Today, we're going to walk through 5 big new features we've just released in Insightly marketing, and then we've also got 5 notable mentions of smaller features that we've added to this product as well. Finally, and to sum up this webinar today, we're going to give you a little sneak peek of some new features that are coming to Insightly marketing in just the next few weeks. The first one that we're going to cover today is Journey Builder reporting. Our customer journey builder, it really simplifies the creation of multi-step customer campaigns. And it's been a real kind of fan favorite feature of Insightly marketing. It allows you to orchestrate very compelling multi-step customer journeys with branching and decision points in a really easy to use point and click interface. Our customers have created some great journeys and sent well over 2 million emails through our journey engine in campaigns that they've created so far. We're adding brand new real-time analytics overlays to customer journeys today, so you can explore and trace the exact paths each and every prospect takes through the journey that you've designed. It's all available under a new reporting tab in running or completed customer journeys, and it gives you overlay statistics right on top of each journey step, showing you how many prospects have started your journey and how many prospects reached each step in your journey. And we break down which prospects came, which prospects left each step, the way they flowed at every single juncture in your journey, and we'll show you percentages of how many prospects received each email, and we open up a great visualization of open rates for each email and the ability to drop down into more detailed tabular reporting on each of the individual prospects and their actions for each step. The new Journey Builder reporting gives you a full and complete insight into the success of your journeys in real time while they're running. And it allows you to gauge the success of your campaigns and your ability to hit the mark and increase engagement with your prospects. It's going to be available next month in our Insightly marketing platform for all plans. Next one we're going to touch on is forms. So hosting forms on your website and prospects can fill them out, and that populates a prospect database has been around for about as long as websites have. Insightly marketing has a feature that allows you allows it to accept forms, of course, and it creates prospects from the data in the form. But our form handling system does a whole lot more than that. We track every page that every prospect visits on your website, and we measure where they came from, if they clicked on a Google search link or an ad link to get there, if they came from Twitter, or if they came from a blog post or a Medium article, and we tie all that information together with their newly created prospect record from the form fill. Every web page that they visit before and after that will be automatically tied to that new prospect as well. And after the form has been filled out, Insightly can kick off any number of finish actions. They're tasks that are performed in sequence after the form has been submitted. Finish actions are just like action steps in a customer journey, but the prospect does not have to be enrolled in a journey for them to be executed. They just start to execute right after the form has been filled out. Examples might be notifying a salesperson to follow up with a lead, creating a lead in Insightly CRM after a form fill, maybe signing the prospect up automatically for an upcoming Zoom webinar, sending a confirmation email, adjusting the sales ready score that we keep for every prospect, or even executing a Lambda function to send them a small gift in the mail after they fill out a form. Forms themselves may be as old as the web, but the power of what they can do inside of Insightly Marketing is brand new. Forms are available now for free on all Insightly Marketing plans. Insightly Marketing can now store and host files like PDFs, white papers, and other marketing assets that you produce that you would like to track or use in maybe your landing pages or in emails. When a prospect downloads or views one of the files, Insightly will keep a permanent record of that prospect having clicked the link to view or to download that file. We can even kick off a set of finish actions right after that click happens, just like I just described for a form fill. So you can now automate follow-up actions after a prospect downloads a white paper, like changing their sales ready score or adding them to a particular list of interested prospects. Pretty much the options are endless. We now have new reports on file activity over time as well. And you can create beautiful dashboard charts that track which of your hosted files are getting the most clicks, so you can tell immediately how your new campaigns are performing and which assets are getting the most traction with new prospects and which are converting into valuable leads for sales follow-ups. Forms are available now for free on all Insightly Marketing plans. When you want to host the files elsewhere, or you just want to hyperlink to maybe a page that's on another website, Insightly's new redirect links can come in very handy. If you want to post a link on Twitter to a fantastic article you found on the web, but you want to track exactly who clicked on that link inside of Insightly Marketing, a redirect link is what you want. Insightly can track which prospects are clicking on the link in real time, and you can add finish actions that kick off automations after a link has been clicked. Track referrers and which social channels attract the most new prospects and which redirect links have gained the most attention over the course of your social marketing campaign in the last quarter. You can build a report of all those new prospects that came as a result of your social media outreach efforts and your contributions to your new sales targets. And you can track which of your affiliate partners is actually working hard for you and sending traffic to your website. Redirect links are available now for free on all Insightly Marketing plans. Next up is one of the most requested features that we've had in the past few weeks. So one of the most arduous tasks for any marketer is keeping your prospect database clean, free of duplicates and incorrect information, and really just keeping it up to date. One brand new feature of Insightly Marketing that can help greatly in that quest is our new Smart Merge for Prospects feature. We've had Smart Merge for contacts and for leads on the CRM side of the fence for a while now, and we're now bringing that same technology to the marketing database. Smart Merge can identify prospects that have similar field values but not exactly the same using our fuzzy logic technology, and suggesting that they might indeed be duplicates that can be merged together. It can even find matches with spelling mistakes and common misspellings in prospects' names to help identify duplicates and present you with a report and a slick user interface to merge those prospects together in just a couple of clicks while retaining all the correct cross-links to the matching leads and contact records on the CRM side. It goes a long way to keeping your prospect database pristine and automating one of the more tedious parts of marketing, so you can get on with creating and executing brilliant marketing campaigns that really grow revenue and move the needle. Smart Merge for prospects is available for free on all Insightly marketing plans starting next month. So that covers 5 big new marquee features in Insightly marketing that we've had cooking for a while. Next, we're going to touch on 5 smaller new features in Insightly marketing that round out this product release, and then we're going to drop some details on some upcoming features in the product. So, faster test email sending. We've had world-class email authoring in Insightly marketing with our drag and drop email designer right from our beta release. We're enhancing that system based on user feedback with a new and much easier way to send test emails from your email account, so you can see what each email looks like in your email client of choice like Gmail, Outlook, or Apple Mail before you go ahead and send the email to hundreds or thousands or even millions of people. Sending test emails right from within the email designer is now just a 2-click process, and you can send out as many test emails as you'd like to a list of users before you kick off the real email send. So you have more peace of mind that your emails will look fabulous for all your recipients before you hit the send button. The new easier email test sending feature is available for free on all Insightly marketing plans starting next month. Let's now cover changing the order of finish actions. As we went over a little bit previously in this webinar, you can add a series of powerful finish actions right after a form has been filled out, or a hosted file has been viewed, or a redirect link has been clicked. Those finish actions fire off sequentially in order, one after the other. And one new convenience that we're adding is the ability to reorder those finish actions anytime you'd like. So you add a new finish action that you want to execute first in the list. You can now change the order of those actions and the way they'll execute so that you can more easily automate your way to becoming a more productive marketer. Finish actions reordering is available for free on all Insightly marketing plans right now. We heard from customers they would like to see more pre-designed email templates that they can take and customize to their liking within Insightly marketing. So we've added over a dozen bright and beautiful new email templates for newsletter emails, for thank you emails, for responder emails, and for many other email sending scenarios. We're going to continue to add more email template examples over time, and we're also going to enhance the email template picker. So we're going to separate out email templates that you've designed and email templates that we offer to you that you can pick from. The new email templates are available right now for free on all Insightly marketing plans, and the new email template picker debuts next month. Next up are some new dashboard cards for social media tracking. We've added 2 new dashboard cards to our beautiful Insightly marketing metrics dashboard to track social media traffic to your websites. We track and we chart traffic from over 12 different social media websites, including Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, LinkedIn, SlideShare, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. And we conveniently separate out paid social media traffic from organic social media traffic so that you can easily spot how much of your traffic is driven from your social media presence and posts, and crucially, what those visitors do when they get to your website and how many convert to leads or opportunities in the CRM for sales to follow up with. The new social media dashboard cards are available for free on all Insightly marketing plans, and they're available next month. The last one that I want to cover today in these smaller updates is Lambda action step types in journeys and finish actions. The last of the smaller features we're adding to Insightly marketing in this release is a couple of new action step types inside of both customer journeys and finish actions. Customer journeys are very powerful, and we're leveraging the power to now include the ability to execute custom code in Lambda functions right from within customer journeys and as new finished actions after form fills or hosted file downloads or redirect link clicks. As I mentioned earlier, Lambda functions allow you to write small pieces of code that can do just about anything. And we've heard customers write Lambda code to send out personalized email letters to prospects in the mail using Lob, or to deliver personalized gift baskets to prospects using Sendoso. You can now integrate those actions or any others in new step types in journeys and finish actions. If you want a specific integration or task performed and you don't really have anyone in-house that can help you with this, our fantastic in-house professional services team here at Insightly is ready to help, and they can easily help you write out those snippets of code for you. They're a really great way to utilize the power of automation inside of Insightly to do some pretty inventive things. Well, that rounds out the feature set that we're shipping in this current release of the Insightly platform, starting today and over the next few weeks. I've touched on some of the main highlights, but it's a massive release with over 100 new features and improvements to the platform to make Insightly easy to use, more powerful, and to make you more efficient and productive using it. I want to leave you today with a brief overview of 3 upcoming features in the next release of Insightly Marketing that's just around the corner. The first big feature we're announcing in the next release is landing pages, coupled with a new beautiful drag and drop landing page designer. We've got a great selection of attractive, responsive, themed landing page templates that look amazing across both web and mobile browsers. And you can even design your own. And we're including the option to embed an Insightly form into your landing page. We automatically track visitors to that landing page, and we include some pretty comprehensive reporting on the effectiveness of your landing page conversions. And you can even perform finish actions after landing page forms have been filled out or links have been clicked on your landing pages. It's going to be great. The next big feature that we're giving a sneak preview of is multivariate and A/B email testing. This feature allows you to create different versions of the same email and alter a few variables, including maybe the subject line, the body content inside the email, the from email address, or even the time that the email is sent to your prospects. And you can set up a percentage of the email recipients to form the actual test, and Insightly will automatically split up your list of recipients. We'll send out the different variations of each email. We'll keep track of the opens and the clicks for each of those variations automatically, and we even determine the winner from the statistics that we've collected on each of those variations, and then we'll send out the winning version of the email to the remainder of the prospects in your list. And you can do it all very easily using a simple wizard so that just about anyone can set up A/B test emails and optimize your campaign engagement. The last feature that I want to preview in the next release of Insightly is a very comprehensive and robust prospect scoring and grading system. Insightly can automatically calculate prospect grades from the demographic information from each prospect and keep that up to date automatically whenever the prospect data changes. Ensightly will also calculate a prospect score from the engagement data and the signals produced by each of the prospects as they engage with your marketing collateral and your assets. Examples like webpage visits, email opens and clicks, meeting attendance, that sort of thing. Scores can degrade over time if prospects fail to engage with your content, and inflate when prospects show a lot of engagement with the assets that you pitch at different phases in your marketing funnel. When a prospect reaches a high score threshold with a passing grade determined to be sales ready, they can be automatically passed over to sales to follow up with as a hot new lead, all in a fully automated fashion without you having to lift a single finger. It just all happens automatically. So that's a wrap for what we have to show you today in the new Q2 2020 product release right across the Ensightly platform. If you have any questions at all about any of the features that you've seen today, feel free to reach out to your customer success manager or to open a ticket with our fantastic team of Ensightly support ninjas, or just ask a question in the chat window of the Zoom webinar, and we're right here to answer it. If you're not already an Ensightly customer, boy, you're missing out, and you should immediately talk to our sales team to rectify that deficiency in your business. It will be one of the best business decisions that you've ever made. So to everyone on the call today, thank you very much for attending. And from everyone here at Ensightly, please stay safe during this pandemic, and we wish you all the best. Thanks, and we'll see you all in the Q3 product release webinar in just a few weeks. Goodbye, and thanks for everyone from everyone here at Ensightly.